Hello everybody. Dude, it's been like crazy because like work and kids and like I have no time to film, but I've been holding off opening my book outlet haul that I did like 3 weeks ago and I got like a week ago, and I've been holding off on it because I wanted to film it and show you. I honestly forgot what I even bought. So, but first, before we open that, I did hit up the Goodwill. I think it was last week. And I got a couple books that I wanted to share. I don't even remember what I got, but when did I go get? Oh, when did I go? 126. So it was before my wedding. So it was a few weeks ago, a couple weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks ago at this point. Anyways, I got a couple books and I wanted to share. So the first one, and now that I'm looking at this, I think I have one of these books already. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just like remembering that I wanted this book. Anyways, the first one is called How to Save a Life, and it is by Sarah Czar. I got this for $2.29. And what did let's see. Oh, so on the front it says advanced reading copy not for sale. Anyways, on the back, this literally caught my attention because of this. Let me just read this really fast. Jill McSweeney just wants everything to go back to normal, but ever since her dad died, she's been isolating herself from her boyfriend, her best friends, everyone who wants to support her. You can't lose one family member and simply replace him with a new one. And when your mom decides to adopt a baby, that's exactly what it feels like when she's trying to do. And that's decidedly not normal. With her world crumbling around her, can Jill come to embrace her new member of the family? Anyways, I thought it was interesting. I thought it was something different. It wasn't like mainstream and everybody's talking about. I'm pretty sure some of you have heard of it, but yeah, I kind of actually like the cover too. It was just simple, two benches in the snow kind of thing. But yeah, that was one. The second one is called Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. A friend of mine at work read it. A coworker of ours had recommended it to her and let her borrow it, and she like read it in a day, and I had it saved in my on my phone because I had taken like a picture of it so I can like read it, and I saw it on in a Goodwill, so I had to get it. It is basically Ellie Mack was a perfect daughter and then she was gone. 10 years after Ellie's disappearance, her mother is trying to put her life back together when she meets an unexpectedly charming man in a cafe. Before she knows it, she's meeting Floyd's daughters, and his youngest, Poppy, takes Laurel's breath away because Poppy looks just like her daughter Ellie that went missing. So hello, let's read this. Love books like this. Then She Was Gone. So yeah, these are my two Goodwill hauls. Recent Goodwill hauls. All right, let's get on to Book Outlet. I don't know if any of you know of Book Outlet. This is not a paid sponsorship or anything like that. I just like to spread the good news. Any book deal that you can find is always like cool. It's a discount online bookstore, and like they always are having new stuff. Hold on, let me open this. Let me see if I can even get it without like never just comes off with one swipe. Okay. They're always having really good deals or new books or whatever. You can sometimes find like new releases, not like brand new drop today, but like current books that like people are talking about. So let's see what I bought. I think I went into this haul thinking, oh, I'm gonna buy like romance books for February. Well, I already made my February TBR, so obviously this isn't gonna be on it, but let's see what I ordered because I totally forgot. It'll be funny if I have one of these books or bought them recently. Do I have this book? No. Okay. Looks like I got 4 libros. I have heard of this first book. A couple of booktubers have talked about it, so I'm excited to read it. It's called Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This is the cover. It says 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, a weekend to get it right. I mean, hello, time, right? I don't want to get into like it. They say that you can never go home again, and for Persephone, that's the name. Ever since she made the biggest mistake of her life a decade ago, that has felt too true. Instead of spending glittering summers on the lakeshore of her childhood, she stays home in a stylish apartment in the city, keeping everyone at a safe distance from her heart, until she receives a call that sends her racing back to Barry's Bay and into the orbit of Sam Florrick. When Percy returns to the lake for Sam's mother's funeral, their connection is inevitable, as it has always been. But until Percy can confront the decision she made, they'll never know whether their love is bigger than the biggest mistakes of their past. Excited. I always love a good love story. I just recently finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and literally yesterday, and I was crying. Like I was crying like those, not like sobbing tears, but like my eyes were just like dripping with tears, because gosh, I'm gonna do a book review on it. But like, yeah, if you've read it, you know. If you liked it, you know. If you connected, you know. If you haven't read it, read it. And if you didn't like it, I'm so sorry. I loved it. The next book I got from Book Outlet is Just Another Love Song by Carrie Winfrey. This is a cover. I thought the cover was really cute. It looks like a guitar, like the bass of the guitar, with the strings and the 2 lovers on each side. So basically it says 2 high school sweethearts get a second chance at their perfect ending in this charming new romance. Sandy McIntosh thought she would have a happy ever after with her high school sweetheart, Hank. Sandy wanted to be an artist. Hank was the only boy in town who seemed destined for bigger things, and they both had dreams to escape town together. But when Sandy's plans fell through, she stayed in her small town in Ohio, while Hank went off to Boston to follow his dreams to be a musician, with the promise to stay together. Only that plan fell through too. 15 years later, Sandy runs a successful greenhouse while helping her parents with their bed and breakfast. Everything's perfect until Hank rolls back into town, now famous alt country singer with a son in tow. She's happy with the life she's built by herself, but seeing Hank makes her think about what might have been. There aren't enough cliche love songs in the world to convince Sandy to give Hank another chance, but when the 2 of them get thrown together to help organize the town's annual street fair, she wonders if there could have been a new beginning for them. Super cute, super excited. I really bought it because of the cover, to be honest. But yeah, Just Another Love Song by Carrie Winfrey. The next one, I don't remember where I heard of this, but it's called If I Stay. Oh, why is there a sticker right here? Oh yeah, I think I have this other book, Where She Went. I think it's the cover that's getting me, and I think I got this Where She Went book at Goodwill. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's right there on my bookshelf. Okay, so this one says, for Mia, the day she's it's If I Stay by Gail Foreman, for like $2 on Book Outlet. This is the cover. It says, for Mia, the day started like any other, surrounded by a loving family, an adoring boyfriend, and a bright future filled with infinite possibilities. What she never expected is a choice before her now. Caught between life and death, between a happy past and an uncertain future, Mia has to contemplate everything she holds dear to make a choice, or to go or stay. Heart-wrenchingly raw and heartbreakingly romantic, Gail Foreman's international bestseller asks the ultimate question: what would you do if you had to choose? I mean, life is full of choices and decisions, and we all have to live with them, right? Yeah. And the next one, last one that I got, this is a super cute cover. I don't even remember reading it. Okay, so it's by Amy Spalding, and it's called We Used to Be Friends. Isn't this a cute cover? Like basic. I love the color, and like the camera's probably not giving justice, but it's like a blue purplish dull color. Super cute. Let's see. Basically, it says best friends know each other backward and forward. James and Kat have been a pair since their kindergarten graduation, started their senior year. The two girls are practically inseparable, but by the time of the year, they are no longer friends. Dude, have you had a friend like that before? Like, I feel, okay, I have 4 teenagers here at home. And I talked to my daughter. She turned 18 in December. Excuse the noise from my neighbor deciding to cut a tree. But you don't understand this until you get it. You become an adult, right? And you go through certain like life experiences. You go to school and you want to be part of a crowd. You want friends. You do what you need to do to have friends, and you're part of like the cool group or whatever you want to be, right? You have your group of friends. And I feel like you have your group of elementary school friends, you have your group of junior high friends, and then you go into high school with those junior high friends, because I feel like elementary, that's sometimes like parents decide to move, so like a lot of kids kind of get split. I do have like a handful of old friends. We're not really friends anymore. I have a couple that I have 1 or 2 that I still keep in contact. One that I keep in contact for sure that I've known since kindergarten, and a couple from like 5th grade, 6th grade that we're still cool. But anyways, my point is that like junior high to high school, you still have a kind of the same group of friends, but and then high school things can change. And I feel like this book, right? Like you go into high school, your best friends or whatever, and like it can be a summer, it can be a semester, it can be whatever, like a year, and like you just feel like either one of you grew apart, or you're just like growing into something else or different. And like I feel like you're too immature at that point to understand that people are different, and it's okay to change and embrace the change of those people. And you don't really get that, I think, until like I would say like you're 30, because your 20s, it's all about partying and like hanging out and like dating, and you still have that like, oh well, she don't like me, I don't like her, and like that mentality. For some, you know, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like in general, that's still how it is. So, and then I feel like until you get to your 30s, you really appreciate a friendship and a relationship and what's really truly important in those. And your friend group can like dwindle, and that's totally fine. Like I'm totally fine with my like 5, you know, my close friends that I can count on my one hand, and like I'm totally fine with it. I have a lot of acquaintances, I have a lot of like coworkers, like I'm cool with people, but like the people that I actually trust with my life and like with not my life, but like with my voice and my ideas and what's on my mind and my stories, like there's only a handful of people that I really trust with that, and that's totally okay. But I think that's just, you know, life and lessons that like if you're younger than me, then you will understand, and you'll be like, oh yeah, you know, I remember watching this YouTube video a few years ago or whatever. But just keep in mind, it's okay to have friends from all walks of life, and it's okay to only really entrust us, you know, 1 or 2 with like your true like heart, you know. Okay, let's do it. This is exactly what I was talking about. Because I can tell you one thing. I have a friend of mine who we were like really good friends, like solid best friends in like 7th, 8th grade and beginning of 9th grade, and then we just had a falling out, and like it was just stupid high school drama bullshit. And like we're cool now. I mean, we're not best friends, but like we pretty much like that, we know it was just high school stupid drama and misunderstanding, miscommunication at the time, and like we still keep in touch. So on that note, those are the 4 books that I got from Book Alley. I believe I got all 4 of these books for like $25 max. But when am I gonna read them? I don't know. They are going in my TBR cart. And I think I made a decision at this point to go on a book ban for a month, book buying ban, because I have a lot, and my dreams of reading all these are like bigger than my wallet at the moment. So I think this is probably my last purchase for now. And I'm saying this mid-February because we literally have half of this week, a full week. So I'm gonna give myself until St. Patrick's Day. We'll say March 17th is when my buying book ban is over, and we'll see how many books I get through by then. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I know I kind of got on like a personal level, but you know what? That's what this is. It's just an outlet for me to kind of get things off my mind and to share my thoughts and books and all that. Oh, by the way, are you guys reading this? Have you read this? The Final Offer in the Dreamland Billionaires trilogy. I'm gonna get back into this. I just started this last night. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited for this story. I'm already like intrigued by like the first couple chapters. So if you liked it, if you read it, do let me know what you thought of it. Don't give me spoilers though, because I won't like you very much. Anyways, have a good day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.